Welcome to the video. We have learned that the functions of the crystalline eye lens is to adjust the light rays so that the image can be formed on the retina. This is done with the help of ciliary muscles which are attached to the eye lens and help the eye lens to change its shape. But why do eye lens need to adjust? Eye lens is a convex lens which converges the light coming from the object placed in front of it. Recall the ray diagrams made by a convex lens. With the change in the position of the object, the position of the image also changes. So, in order to obtain the image, we need to place the screen at their respective position. But can the screen of the eye, that is retina, be displaced from its position? Of course not. So in order to obtain the image in the retina, the eye lens need to change its focal point, which is done by changing its shape. Can we change the shape of an artificial lens which is used for making spectacles? No, because they are stiff. So how does our lens do it? The eye lens can change its shape because it is composed of a fibrous jelly-like material. As a result, it is a bit flexible and the ciliary muscle can change its curvature to some extent. With the change in the curvature, focal length also changes. The next question is, in what condition does the focal length increase and in what condition does it decrease? Let's understand. When we try to see an object placed at a far distance, the ciliary muscle gets relaxed. As a result, the lens becomes thin. Thus, its focal length increases and we can see the distant object very clearly. When we look at the objects closer to the eye, the ciliary muscle contracts. So, the curvature of the eye lens increases, due to which the eye lens becomes thicker. As a result, focal length of the lens decreases and we can see nearby objects again very clearly. The ability of the eye lens to adjust its focal length is called accommodation. For a young adult with normal vision, the farthest point up to which the eye can see objects clearly is called the far point of the eye. It is called the far point of the eye and is infinity for a normal eye. But what about the nearest distance to which a normal eye can see clearly? Let's try to find out with a simple activity. Take a book and try to read the letters printed on it. Now bring the book closer and try to read it. Read it. After a certain distance, you will observe that the letters printed on the book start fading, or you will feel a strain on your eye. The minimum distance from the eye up to which we can see the objects clearly and comfortably is called the near point of the eye. It is about 25 centimeters from the eye for a young adult with normal vision. So, what we have learned today? The eye lens can change its shape because it is composed of a fibrous jelly-like material. For objects placed at a far distance, the ciliary muscles gets relaxed and the lens becomes thin. Thus, its focal length increases and we can see the distant objects clearly. For objects placed at close distance, the ciliary muscle contracts and the lens becomes thick. As a result, the focal length of the eye lens decreases and we can see nearby objects again clearly. The ability of the eye lens to adjust its focal length is called accommodation. For a young adult with normal vision, the far point is right, infinity. For a young adult with normal vision, the near point is 25 centimeters. Let's quickly assess what we have learned today. This was enough for today's video. We will meet in the next video. Till then, keep studying, take care of your health and keep smiling.